point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
And I do believe we are live. Yes, the date definitely is January 21st. It's right now 7 p.m. Definitely nobody watch back when this game is actually being streamed. This game is hecka delayed. I'm very mad about that. But anyway, hi, my name is Ranger, and let me bring us into the cast. If the thing will actually press the button. Oh my god, I'm seeing deja vu right now. Can you introduce yourself, my co-cast? But number one, the other me, please go ahead. That's you, Ranger.
Oh, hello, that's me, Ranger.
Oh my god.
He did not pick up on
my
anything.
mistake. I was so distracted by you playing like the best song ever that I was vibing.
Oh yeah, sorry. There's a minute delay, so you'll hear that music cut out in a minute. But anyway, hello. I'm joined here by
Hello.
Ranger, and who else are we joined by? Our usual, everybody's favorite shy guy.
Yeah. Hello. How's everyone doing? Yeah, I am. You know what? I thought about changing my Discord pics. I've had this for a while, so yeah. Maybe next week. You'll see a different pick up here.
Yippee yippee, changing it up for us finally. But
Yeah.
anyway, let's talk to our friendly new face to the cast. How you doing, Ranger? Can you explain
Hello.
your relationship to, I guess technically me at this point in time, as of why I'm bringing you here, and or to the MAAC as a whole? Like, where do you fit in all this?
I think it's mostly a fan, a friend. Chill with the Rider team, hang out with them a lot, and know their players. And I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me, Ranger.
Of course, this is going to be strange shooting back and forth between Ranger and Ranger.
Also, yes, you are right. I am being out squished I am being out squished by both Rangers.
Getting sandwiched between both of us.
UI, yes. Help me, guys. Help me, guys.
We are holding you. I will say one unique thing about both of us. Outside of our main name being Ranger, you go by NC Ranger. My original name used to be NY Ranger, so we are still different in ways, but we are Rangers at the end of the day.
That is gorgeous.
Now,
if we need, you could call me NC if you need to not be Ranger and Ranger and Ranger and Ranger.
I think Firewolf should take on that role, but if I'm throwing it to Ranger, I hope I'm not throwing it to myself. I'm not that crazy, but
Absolutely, Ranger. I understand you.
Fair enough. But yeah, these players are coming into the lobby. You said you had relations with Ryder. We actually, let's talk about Ryder right now, as we are seeing new faces on the Ryder roster. What is the intel? What is the information you can give us before the game starts about those players, sir?
They're newer players to the game itself. I know Hoppy has been working on his Lucio, and we got Eve on where it's been working on his Kiriko. But as far as I know, Hoppy is like a Brig player who has really picked up on that Lucio lately, and has been working hard for that. And I know it's been like an adjustment for the Rider team as they completely changed their support lineup. This like over the semester break it was, right?
Yeah, full change indeed. And my brain is no. I have zero information as to why our previous supports, Ultraviolet and Parzival, have abandoned us in their time of need. But at the same time, whatever it is, I wish them the best, and maybe they'll come back. But that's information I am unsure of, so don't take my word for it.
Same
But
here.
yeah, so Ryder is going to be rocking a new support lineup.
They are very dedicated.
Dedicated players, but the scariest part is that's kind of going to put me into a situation where I'm unsure of Ryder's ability to maintain their current position coming off of last semester. As we saw throughout the last semester season, Ryder managed to get second place, and a lot of that I can contribute to some of the supports. So having a full set of new supports is going to be scary. How do you feel, Firewolf, about especially Ryder bringing in new supports for this?
Yeah, no, definitely interesting. Especially because I thought last semester the supports looked good, but also I feel like their team play was very good with Corked, ISO, and Chunky just running over a lot of teams. And I don't see that being taken away, but it will definitely be interesting to see how the supports or how the new support line is going to be able to keep up. Yeah. But I do think they should. I think they should still be in good hands.
Hopefully, supports are one of the few things that keep our crazy tanks alive. I mean, when Corked is going in like crazy, I mean, who you gonna call when you need a Suzu to come in clutch for you? The answer
Where's
is
my TP Suzu?
I was gonna say my other ranger here. I know he's a good support player right now. You've peaked and or still currently are top 500, right?
Currently in support, yeah. I mean, we have the new challenger system out right now, so
Oh god, I
I'm
forgot.
not sure how much it means now. I have hit top 500 before this season, so I will say that. But yeah, we just got the challenger back this season. My peak on support though right now is what, M1, almost GM.
So I expect to see good analysis from you looking at these new supports, being the good support player that you are and everything.
I'm on it.
But yeah, and now let's not forget about what's it called, Niagara, for a bit. The thing is, they haven't changed. They genuinely have not changed from last semester, last season as well. But they're coming into this semester basically, I think, what 4-5 record or something like that along the lines. 4-4.
Yeah, I
record.
believe they finished like right in the middle.
Yeah. So Niagara having a tough start, but of course, Ryder did progressively get a lot better last semester, so kind of it was a hard challenge. So they're coming into this wanting to take back their ability to beat Ryder, because I'm pretty sure Niagara, at least in the 2 regular season games against Ryder, at least took 1. I thought they took 2. I think Cork keeps telling me they only took 1, but I felt like they took 2. But that's just me. Anyway, so I'm having I hope for some good different play from last semester, but I do still have faith in Niagara as a whole, because they have shown us that they have the ability to perform when they really need to. I think they did finish like 4th or they finished 4th last year, so they need to push themselves above and beyond what they've been doing this past semester. And I just know that they could do it. But we will see what they have to offer, especially coming off of that break. Don't know which teams have been practicing and whatnot. I know Ryder has, but not sure if Niagara has. But we will get to see in a second, as we are going to be going over to Ilios with the bands. Tell me your thoughts on these bands. Wu Yang for the side of Ryder and Tracer for the side of Niagara.
So Niagara definitely seems to be banning one of ISO's strongest characters. And honestly, I couldn't tell you about the Wu Yang ban. I'm honestly not 100% sure. I mean, I'm not saying it's a good decision or a bad decision. I guess I'm unsure.
I know Saturday does excel at that Wu Yang, but taking him out early means he is going to be open up for at minimum 2 other games, so we'll see how that plays. Your thoughts on Wu Yang Ranger?
On Wu Yang, I'm not sure. You said one of the Niagara teams, that's their main
It is Saturdays.
Is that a target ban?
I believe so. But what's your thoughts on Wu Yang as a whole, as a support player? I feel like he's not in your roster of characters.
I dabbled with him when he came out. I really like him. I'd prefer my Zen in terms of applying the Discord Orb. I feel like they heal the same, but I really like his movement. I feel like he's a good addition to the support roster and able to do damage and have movement. And I really like how he can throw things behind walls. I feel like that's just a unique thing that Overwatch hasn't seen before.
Very interesting. The curving the bullets, Event getting an early pick going up to Chunky, who usually likes to play those high grounds, just be impressive from afar. But now he is going to get taken out of the equation, so pressure is going to be relieved for the side of Niagara, who can go into the backline, find Hoppy, and take him out. Right now, just looking for some picks. Ryder getting one. Actually, no, Dom actually getting ISO, and Cork getting Sir Sappy in return. But finally, Cork goes down. Event getting his kill. Event has barely taken any damage. I don't think his shields have been broken until just now, as I say those words. But right now, Niagara taking control of the point with an early pick and opening up this entire series right now in their favor.
Yeah, Niagara did a really good job there. Event got right on top of Chunky, just took him down immediately, and without a lot of that damage, they just pulled him forward with a dive.
Niagara respect Ryder's return as they give him up the space. Cork is kind of deep in there with no support in tow. He is going to go down, but ISO is going to get that pick he needs to try to bring this back, but he is going to get dangerous load, has to defect, and the hunting him down from Chunky is going to come out. It's going to get a pickup on Dominator and take out his turret. Allow. ISO still lives. I'm surprised ISO lived for so long, and right now it looks like Chunky, if he does not get taken out of the fight, he will be taking everybody else out of the fight right now as ISO picks up Glizzy Wizard, and Event is not going to be going down just yet, leaving the point with 89%, or well, basically his ultimate in tow, 55% on the board for Niagara. Cork trying to do something cheeky, but he is going to get caught out. But yeah, 55% on board for Niagara, so it is a good, strong first take. Right now, Event looking for anything he can find, but he's not going to be finding anything. Right now, ISO failing to capitalize on the kill onto Glizzy Wizard, and Dominator is actually going to be getting the kill onto Cork. Ultimate coming out from Ball to smash down onto the backline, and right now players from Ryder are getting caught out in a very uncomfortable position. Right now, Chunky very low, dangerously low, and he's going to get taken out.
I feel like that's the second time Cork's been caught out early.
Cork being caught out early. I'm not sure. Now, I don't mean to bash these players. I should watch them a little more and understand like what is going on. But it does feel like Cork is going in by himself, no support aid. Now, I'm not saying like the supports aren't like keeping the rest of the team alive. I'm just watching Cork kind of be by himself. So I'm wondering if there's a bit of a miscommunication if he wants these players to come in with him. The ultimate is going to come out, and the satellite vector is going to be coming out in return from Saturday. Meanwhile, as much as they do have their own backline getting a lot of pressure, Saturday says, screw it, we'll go after yours and create a pressure for them. Meanwhile, ISO going into the backline with the blade. I did not even hear it come out because I was so busy with everybody else. Cork does get the kills, and right now, 97% on the board, actually 99%. Overtime is burning down, and Ryder does get the point back in their favor, but the blade is going to be coming out from Sir Sappy. He's not going to be finding anybody just yet, except that he is going to be finding Hoppy and Eve and the back end, and right now Ryder going to be down their support line, but they're still going to be holding on to this point. ISO needs to sneak in there and maintain this point, finds the damage he needs, but the problem is now he's just dancing on point alone with a bunch of people. He is going to go down, and it is not looking like anybody's going to be able to touch right now.
Yeah, wow, Niagara taking a pretty clean round one, and wow, they're all Ryder just not really able to use any of the ults that they had. I think they had both support ults at the end there, along with Chunky having the bola shot, and just not able to find anything at the end there. Niagara, surprisingly, I mean, coming into this match, right? I mean, I think we all would have probably still favored Ryder, but taking a pretty good round one for them.
I do have some fears as I am actively spectating Cork. Man, might be lagging.
Insider knowledge, Cork has been having a few Wi-Fi disturbances as he has gotten back into college.
Oh, there he goes. There, he in particular. Man,
there he goes.
watching for those brief moments, watching him just snap between things. I know he ain't hacking against the wall, but there we go. His internet is gonna be the bane of his existence. Now, I don't know how big of a factor that played into the previous round, as I was not actively watching from his perspective. But yeah, hopefully that wasn't a major factor. Let's bring back in the casters as we wait for Court to come back instead of just staring at
It was
the
an
pause screen.
unfortunate happening at the last fight there. We had both support ults from Ryder and none come out for this blade.
Did they have it up right before the blade is the question, though?
Yeah, I know Hoppy. I'm like 99% sure Hoppy was not able to use the sound barrier, and I think I saw the Kitsune go off maybe at the very end. But it was. I think most people were already dead. I'm pretty sure.
I blame Wi-Fi.
Ryder diff.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was it last semester? The game between Ryder and Fairfield got Wi-Fi diffed. That
Oh,
did
they
happen.
completely
Wi-Fi
postponed,
diff.
huh?
I do remember that. I do remember that.
So yeah, why is Wi-Fi still an issue for this? This man just needs to get a hotspot specifically for these games, because this is kind of nuts. Also, what the heck? I'm gonna ignore whatever's going on in the chat right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
These kids.
It's probably best
That's-
if we don't ask.
I agree.
But we are going to be seeing the return of Court, but hopefully he is able to maintain a connection. I do know that a couple of these players are on campus, so I'm surprised that it's only Court right now being the one taken out. But yeah. So hopefully we get back into this game shortly. Once again, Niagara absolutely dumpstering Ryder in the first round on Ilios Ruins, getting those early picks and allowing them, and actually respecting Ryder enough to back up when they really need to, and maintain their composure to just do overall well. Ryder did get, I don't even know what percentage, I'll say around 60% at max, but it was a good overall hit from Niagara. Improvement from last year, so yeah, or last semester.
I know they look pretty good on the dive comp on that round. And I know it is a very, I would definitely say Ilios Ruins a very good dive map. So it worked out really well for them. And this is another one. Well, I mean, I think it is a little bit harder on this point to play the ball, I feel like, but I mean they could definitely still make it work.
Now, I'm going to make fun of Event real quick, even though he found great success last round. Event has been jokingly called, not just by me, but by his teammates, a drunk driver on ball. And it has constantly, not been this specific like point of Ilios, but he likes to go off the map constantly. ISO does get taken out on the high ground. Saturday gets taken out in return.
We got a support trade.
Portraits is going to come out, but yeah, Event is a drunk driver, so hopefully he goes off the map sometimes. It will be funny. But yeah.
Chunky doing a lot of damage on the Freya over here on the side, and yeah, he's gonna help me get some kills here. Yeah.
Ryder securing the kills, but they have yet to secure the point, as it is currently in favor of Niagara, losing about probably 15% over to that team before they get it, but not that bad. A lot of teams like to play in favor of giving up point if it means they survive, take the free point, as opposed to forcing anything, because if you die, then it's harder to come back. If you give up, ooh, Event getting Hoppy, but ISO getting Blizzy. The Lucios are down, no speed for these teams. ISO's biggest, ISO's biggest enemy, a turret. Sir Sappy getting low, but not taken out. Right now, Chunky's just
gonna back off here.
I love watching Chunky just play super safe over here. No one can really touch him right now. He just gets to shoot in damage.
Right now, ISO.
Cork and ISO are gonna look to get onto Dominator over here, and they do get him.
Ultimate coming in from Chunky. Where is that going?
It hit a pillar. That pillar is feeling it.
not really getting
Niagara nearly getting the flip, right? Or
oh
wow,
my god,
that was really
deny it at the
Wow.
last possible instance. That's kind of crazy, actually. It would have only netted
Yeah,
them possibly like 4% with that current situation, but still, it would have been a nice flip. Right now, Chunky is going to be the target of the event. Vent is finding the success he needs. Chunky getting dangerously
Suzu
low.
comes through.
Suzu has to be used to just save him from one hit. Cork is looking for the hit onto the support.
what a
Saturday
multi-support.
is going to get dangerously low, but he is going to be flying towards his Lucio and getting healed up, so Saturday is not going to fall just yet. And right now, players are looking. ISO is looking for the kills. And right now, Ryder in control of Ilios well. And right now, Sir Sappy just trying to sneak onto point, but the problem is he's going to be going back to spawn. No cap right away. Oh, B comes in from Glizzy Wizard. She's trying to stay alive. She's trying to keep her team alive. It does not matter. She's going to be going to point and falling. ISO gets a kill, and right now... Okay, there is definitely a new bug that there's a bug that I need to talk about. Eve does get taken out by the mines. And right now, Event almost falling off the map, going towards the hole. Sir Sappy returns, but is he going to survive right now? Satellite Vector comes in from Saturday, but B comes in from Ryder. They are looking for these kills. They are trying to finish these teams off. They are looking for the supports. They find what they need, but Cork is dangerously low, but he's not dead just yet. He is going to be almost dropping into the hole, but he is able to climb out. Hazard be funny like that. Right now, Event trying to keep this point alive, but he rolls around, and because overtime was burning for so long, it instantly burns out. No chance of coming back on. Okay, anyway, so one bug that is confusing me. I like to look at the kill feed, but the problem is if I'm looking at a player for the team, like for the red team, which is Niagara right now, they will pop up blue in the feed if I'm actively looking at a player. For them.
That has messed me up, and it does that in the replay viewer too. It messes me up. I agree.
I don't know.
I don't like the bug.
I don't know when they did that, but oh my god, is Cork? Oh no, Cork is doing the Cork things again. Cork, no. Why is it in between? Why is it in between maps? It's a good thing that it's in between, but why?
Oh, they're all saying Ryder Wi-Fi.
But he's not the only
Did they all
rider.
lag out? No.
I don't know.
He needs to get his Ethernet up to par.
We haven't. Okay, I'm a back in my day this shit. I know I only had like 3 players on my team actively at Ryder when we played. I don't remember having Wi-Fi issues with the team. I genuinely don't. What is happening?
Students are crypto mining in their dorms. You don't understand. They're taking up a lot of the bandwidth.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense. Oh my god!
Did they ever make like an esports room at Ryder or no?
No.
No.
I don't think we're ever gonna.
Oh. Because I remember back then you guys didn't have them, and I guess maybe you guys never.
Nope.
Or your school doesn't care about it enough.
Pet Wars, anyone? But yeah, an interesting situation coming into second map being Ryder take probably basically return the favor that Niagara brought them on the first map. So it's kind of interesting that we kind of flipped this. So now we're in a bit of an even state in my mental for anybody's game to take this map, but we're gonna see how things play out going into this.
Completely DC'd.
Yeah.
Yep.
God. I think we're gonna spend more time on the casters than we have. Nope, and ISO.
There goes ISO.
Okay, somebody else on the Ryder Wi-Fi. Next. Hoppy, goodbye. No, I'm just kidding. I think apparently ISO is also in the same room as Cork, so that does not help.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And Hoppy is not.
Lucky Hoppy.
I like that name, Hoppy. It sounds like the name of a flower.
I feel like I should actively be watching one of these 2 players, or one of you 2 should watch them and tell me how they're doing, because I'm curious. But yeah, waiting for these 2 players to return. Cork is going to be the first one back in. Hopefully ISO joins shortly as well. If we're going to keep doing this all night, I'm going to lose my mind, but at least we are playing.
Is there a limit on how many times we can have this happen?
I think technically yes, but I think
Is it like 50? I don't think anyone's gonna.
I
Yeah, I
think
don't think.
Niagara is respectable enough to not necessarily rule book us, as we would say.
Yeah, no. I feel like most teams are respectful. But now, back in the EGF days, that this might have been a little different range. We might have had teams that are more like, it's been 15 minutes. Take the L.
I think the closest thing players were bitching about was the 6 map series between Ryder and Sienna. We pay a coach for a specific time slot. We gotta get these games rolling. Brother, we're in OT. Leave us alone. That's a true story, by the way, Ranger. That happened.
Sorry, we need to get this game on the road is sad.
No, the we pay a coach to be here at a certain time is.
Oh. What, he had like a 2-hour time slot and we were going over?
Yeah, because Ryder Sienna went to like map 6, which was crazy. Which is rare. But it indeed did happen.
That series was that series. Who won that series? I don't remember who won it.
Sienna did.
Oh, Sienna won.
Sienna always won
Love
our
Sienna.
long series. Shout out to Sienna. Life is in the chat, but I don't think Life played that year, so shout out to your previous support player, Nourishment, who did dunk on me during those games. I remember those sleeps, but yeah. Anyway, map is restarting. Let me transition the scene before it's too late. Oops. We are going to be seeing Event going into the backline, trying to do what he can to immediately take out these supports, getting extremely low. Hoppy, but does not go down just yet, as Eve is going to keep him alive with that Suzu and heals. So Sappy going onto the high ground to take out these supports, but Chunky is doing a good job at denying that damage. Saturday kind of just out there, just chilling. ISO fishing for the kill. He is going to finally get it, but he's going to take way too long to do so. Oh my god, I thought Event was going to go off the map as Cork was just chilling off to the side. But right now, Cork just trying to live in these steamy baths right now, keeping himself alive. Chunky also dangerously low. Well, actually in a bit of a low ground state. But right now, I feel like Ryder is in a good spot where they got most of the kills that they want, but they don't have control of the point yet. They still do not have the full... They are not in control, so
yeah,
kind of bad.
I've been doing a really good job of stalling things out, looks like, and harassing the supports. And yes, I've been getting taken down, but Chunky's doing really good stuff right now, I'm afraid, and last round as well.
Now, I'm not saying he's doing a bad job, but I have noticed that Saturday twice has been flying around the outside of the point and has been taken out twice in those situations. One time by ISO, that was a bit of a fish, and Chunky absolutely just decimating him there. I don't know, playing Duck Hunt with Saturday is a little funny. Now, is anybody here actively watching these two supports of Ryder? Actually, Chunky is going to be ulting, so we'll talk about them in a second as ISO does pick up the kill onto Glizzy Wizard. And right now, Dominator with those turret placements are kind of funky, but right now, the point is still in favor of Niagara, even though we are getting a bunch of kills for the side of Ryder. We are not taking control of this point just yet. 64% and ticking as the bombs are going to be dropped onto point. Ooh, and the wall is going to be taking out a bunch of those mines. And right now, Glizzy kind of jumping into the backline, bit dangerous as she is going to be finding the full wrath of Cork, but she is not going to be going down just yet. Sir Sappy getting a kill. And Chunky, that big threat, is going to be going down right now. Right now, Sir Sappy looking for a health pack. He does get it. Right now, Ryder.
It feels like it's been one long team fight since the round started. I don't know about you, but I feel like both teams are kind of struggling. It seems like Niagara will be able to clean this up, but it seems like both teams have been kind of trading back and forth. And again, Ryder not able to use the support ults at the very end here.
They're not able to use the support ults, but nor are they able to touch.
Yeah, they're not gonna touch. Wow. Yeah, that was
that was an interesting game.
Yeah, that was very interesting game. Very back and forth. First map. Chunky getting played. Chunky definitely. I felt was 100%. Chunky. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what you're talking about, I guess. But yeah, no. Chunky though definitely taking advantage of that, and I'm putting so much damage on the Freya.
So I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. It and it's good for a player to say this, even though you might have won. That last map for both teams kind of felt awful, in my opinion. I don't mean to
Yeah,
like take that away from anybody, but it just like
it
the
wasn't
fact that
clean. It was
it
not.
was not
Yeah,
clean. It felt like a very extended. Good job on like say Event. Good job on Chunky specifically for those two teams to get the kills that they wanted. But it felt like we were just funneling into like these random fights. Glizzy getting caught out, Saturday getting caught out, Eve getting caught out, Hoppy just
yeah.
going off to the corner, ISO kind of diving and dying trying to get these kills, Cork just getting picked up entirely without getting away with anything. Like genuinely, it really felt like both teams had that one player, and then the other four were
It
doing
was.
something. But
Yeah,
it
it
was
felt like
it. It's
it felt
weird.
like who could do more. Yeah,
It's
Aven or Chunky. That's what
it
it
was
genuinely felt
so
like.
weird because it was only on Lighthouse. Like, amazing job on the first map by Niagara. Amazing job on the second map from Ryder. But I felt off.
Yeah, I don't know if Ryder or maybe I don't know if Cork was maybe lagging on the third round or if maybe they were still kind of recovering from that. Um, but yeah, either way, not the most ideal start to the series for. I mean, I don't want to say for either team because one team did have to win that map, right? So
Yeah,
I can't really sit here and say like not good, not well played to the whole lobby. But yeah,
like I said, it
maybe
just
next map, honestly, yeah,
like I
it
said,
might be a one-off
it
because
was just
you don't really see
it
that very
was
often.
just Lighthouse. It was weird. But yeah, how did you feel about that, Ranger? He's dead.
Well, I was just wait. I was watching Eve that entire game actually, or just that last round. I actually really I liked what I saw. There were a few mistakes that were definitely mistakes, but for the most part, they were playing pretty solid and just. I saw them playing on top of the lighthouse for a while, like just healing, doing damage, and nothing really happening. The kills were coming up on both sides, like you were saying. It's just it felt kind of bad. I did see an alt opportunity at the end that I really wish they would have taken, but it was a really odd round of Ilios there.
Very, very odd indeed. Hmm. But yeah, improvement for Niagara. I got to give them that. We are going to be seeing them take their first map against Riders specifically, which they failed to do last semester. So this is either good
That's a good
improvement or
start.
Rider really need to step up their game, especially with these new supports. I don't know how that's playing into their into their team as a whole. That's up to them to figure out. But yeah, still not terrible. Not like they're 100% a downgrade of a team, but this is we might be on technically week 3 of this semester, but this is
That's
game
kind of crazy to think about.
this is game 1. This is week 1 game.
Oh yeah, no. Dax even saying in the chat. Dax even saying in the chat. The pause. I agree. Like I do, Jim, think the pause took away a lot of the momentum. Like it actually does a lot more than you think. I think maybe pausing the game and stopping for even just 5 minutes, like it ruins. It kind of kills the vibe that Ryder had going on the second map. But it is a new map now. We are on Esperanza, so definitely looking for a bit of a cleaner map overall. And I think we're gonna get that. I think that was just a one-off. I think because we don't really see that. I don't think we usually see that very often.
But yeah,
Love the target ban JQ here.
but also the Juno ban coming
Yeah.
in from Ryder against Saturday. Once again, just Saturday, you cannot play your we haven't talked about it, but I was thinking Vendetta. I was hoping coming into the first week we were going to see a Vendetta coming from the side of Niagara on that Sursapi
Yeah.
specifically, and he is pulling it out now. Ooh, forgot to talk about that, but he has been the one I've been hoping to pull that out. So
You
let's
like Vendetta as a new addition?
absolutely not, but
Definitely. No, I will say, Maris playing Vendetta last week, that was awesome to watch. The Zarya Vendetta, I mean, Starsappy isn't going to have a Zarya, but I don't know. Vendetta might be too strong, but she's definitely going to be fun. At least from spectating, she's looked fun to watch, so.
I do know Marist is unhappy, not like terrible like bad about it. They just didn't find the success that they wanted with the Vendetta, so they're not big on her. But yeah, so we're gonna see how Vendetta without Zarya plays. I am curious. So yeah, Maris Tate, what's your take on it? Ooh, I missed that. I'm watching the Vendetta, and meanwhile, Cork and Hoppy actually getting a kill. Saturday and Dominator go down in the bot.
I am spectating Hoppy right now and just saw him run around a corner, get some nice headshots, and run out.
Right now, Event going onto the hazard, just like Cork was this time around. But he is going to get caught out, just piled on and murdered. ISO on the Tracer. Was banned previously, so I wonder how that's going to play to their favor. I'm not sure if ISO not playing Genji, if ISO's not big on Genji as much as other characters. So, yeah.
No, Tracer is a preferred from him. Over Genji, over Vendetta. I believe they have tried some Vendetta as well, and for that reason too, they don't do it too much.
I remember when Vendetta first came out, ISO was playing her in quick play. Kills on the side of both these players, both these teams getting trades, support line. Sir Sappy actually getting the kill onto Cork.
But Evan's just
pushing the bot.
Taking the bot. He's gonna start getting progress while NIAGARA seems.
Yeah, everybody's just messing around over there. ISO getting 2 is kind of crazy, almost getting 3. Meanwhile, bot is getting progress. But actually getting
taken down late, and is Avon gonna get Chunk? Wow, he does clean up Chunky. So in the end, even though ISO getting 2 at the end there, NIAGARA's still able to barely hold on, it looks like.
I thought he was about to get stopped, not really getting any progress for himself, but Event came away with that progression. And now we're gonna see Diva instead of Junker Queen. Vendetta only at 68% of ult charge. I mean, nobody actually really has their ult yet. That's kind of crazy now I look at it. It feels like a slow match indeed for damage. So.
No, absolutely. No one really even being remotely. I mean, Saturday and Dominator are going to have theirs. Looks like Hoppy building very close to a beat, so they'll be able to withstand probably this Blossom and Minefield that's coming up.
Cork taking a lot of damage, has to play the walls, needs to play with his supports. Lucio speeding him in there. They are looking for the kills. Saturday gets one, and right now the ultimate is going to be coming in from the side. Saturday is just running in there, but the bomb from Diva to get that remake is actually going to net him a kill. Bob is going to be joining the fray, and right now Ryder is looking to return the bot in their favor, and right now Dominator almost getting booped into the health pack and being saved by his friend Cork, but Cork taking him out instead. Not to dinner, but out of this game for a brief moment.
Yeah, that was a really big title block from Saturday, but it was not enough at the end. Ryder, the Kitsune Rush, and the Bob doing a lot.
The Diva Bomb Blast was bigger, sadly. It did take him out, which was scary. Bombs into the back line. Hoppy is going to be jumping down, eating 2 of them, living for quite some time, dancing around the wall against Event. Event really does not want to let this go, as Glizzy is going to be joining the team, or joining Event in the back line. The support line for Ryder is taken out, so there is nobody to back you up, Chunky. There is nobody to back you up, Corked, and you are going to be going down. And right now, NIAGARA in control of the bot, and they are going to be getting progress towards victory.
Yeah, it looks like they are going to be getting this first checkpoint. Oh, they already got the checkpoint. Wow, yeah, I guess they got it at the end of the last fight, so they're going to be getting some extra meterage here. Hoppy still has the sound barrier, so we'll see if he'll be able to use it, looking to use it in this next fight.
First Happy with the ultimate.
Chunky goes on into the Cass here. I wonder if that's for the Vendetta.
Hopefully it is. Oh, but ISO in the back line is gonna get. Oh, that hinder.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Yeah, very good. Out in the building, and it's gonna take her out immediately. The beat is gonna come through, but it's not gonna really be there to counter anything other than just to keep Corked alive. Okay.
He had bomb though, those he didn't exactly need.
But I'm not sure if that was either miscommunication or just I need to keep my tank alive. Desperation from Hoppy.
Yeah, I think Corked, I don't remember if he was about to die, but I didn't.
His mech was low. It was around 200, maybe a little lower. He was definitely in danger of losing mech, but he had bomb already.
I think it really was just.
Yeah, ISO with a big stick.
The big stick was going to go onto the shield. He did try to destroy the shield. Chunky trying to fight a Vendetta. This woman with a big sword versus a man with a revolver. Who's going to win? Nobody's gonna win.
Oh my
They're
god,
both gonna
Glizzy's alive.
disengage.
Oh, but Glizzy's still alive. Oh my
Another
god.
bomb.
Bomb gets one.
Oh my.
Sadly, it's on Glizzy. But Event kind of gets both supports for the side of Ryder with those mines, as Cork is going to be finishing off Event. And right now, it really is just a Diva and what, the DPS lineup for Niagara? Yeah, you're not going to win that one, Corked right now. One's a Reaper and one's a Sword. He will get chunked through everything. It's kind of scary.
Oh, Niagara coming up on a lot of those Q buttons, Q presses coming up for this next fight. It looks like
Hoppy and Cork just
Ryder
hanging out
does
on the side.
have some stuff for it.
Yeah, Cork and Hoppy were hanging out on the side, waiting for Niagara to push up to possibly pressure them. The ultimate is going to be coming out from Niagara. They are going to be going at the backline. Sir Sappy with the ultimate. I want to see... Ooh, it gets one. I missed it because my hand in this did not click the button fast enough. But Vendetta does get the ultimate with the slash. And right now, looking for Chunky in the backline. Sir Sappy down slicing him, taking him out. And right now, Niagara has to return to the bot. They do not have it in control. They did want to look for kills, but the problem is, if they just kept going, bot was not going to go anywhere.
And definitely alt economy definitely looking a little bit closer to Ryder. Oh, Tune Rush.
Oh, the bomb from
ISO!
ISO! ISO genuinely put it on the floor between two of the players of Niagara, and then Cork came running. I can't tell if it was Cork or Hoppy, but basically somebody pushed the Brig back. I think it was Cork because she did have her shield up. So Cork physically pushed Brig back towards the bomb, setting up ISO for that quick double kill, and that just opened it up for Ryder. Two ultimates needed to win that fight, but the thing is, ISO builds this up really quickly. Already 25%, and he just came away with 2 kills.
And Ryder coming up on the sound barrier, the self-destruct, they can definitely snowball this.
Okay, we don't talk about self-destruct. That's mainly just the refresh.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Chunky is going to get caught out. He's going to be the dive target as Vendetta and Ball are going to be looking to the back line. But Glizzy Wizard is actually going to be the one that's coming away with the kills, but she is also going to be going down. Nerf this, Bomb going to be going out. And sadly, it's going to be Reaper trying to get killed, but the thing is, he don't want to die. He gets a race out and survives. The mech does come through, but it's just going to be delaying his death. It's just going to be giving them ult charge, and Cork does go down.
Yeah, Cork going down at the end there after using the self-destruct. That was definitely a bit unfortunate because Ryder did invest a Kitsune Rush as well. And Niagara, I don't think they used... Yeah, no, I don't... Yeah, they didn't use anything because Saturday's halfway to a rally here. Hoppy's still holding onto this down barrier though. If they can get a good engage, maybe like amp speed Deadeye, maybe onto the supports, potentially.
But the support line is going to be the target of Niagara. Everybody's jumping in there. TP from 2 players. Vendetta just dashing in there. The supports actually live somehow from the side of Ryder, but it is going to be costing ISO, who's going into the backline and tries to get the kills. Instead, he's going to get a kunai to the head and go down. Event is actually going to get dangerously low, but he's going to get absolutely out right away. And right now, Ryder kind of in a bad situation. 1 minute on the board, and they are down by over half of their... half the meterage that they have to make up. It's kind of crazy right now. They need to make up about 60% extra just to be on board, but the ultimates are going to come out. And right now, ultimate from Vendetta. When you have that beat, it does not matter. It cuts through everything. Bonus health, goodbye. All your health, goodbye. Event finds the kill on the Eve. No supports. All damage is permanent. Cork has his bomb again, but what is it going to do? Is it just going to prolong his death again? He's going to be going into the back line. He's going to get the squish up to Sir Sappy, and he is going to live because of it.
Oh my.
Ooh.
That's... Wow. I don't really know. I can't really... That's insane. Cork getting... What, 1 remake kill, then getting a kill with the, what perk is it? Is that the
focus fire
red perk? Getting a kill with that? Wow, Cork putting the team on his back right there.
Yeah, precision fusion.
But the problem is, they do need 60 meters just to what's it called, remotely tie it up. They have to stay on this spot, and we are now in overtime. So it is going to be a dangerous spot. The ultimate is going to come out from Eve early to try to open this up. I think they really were hoping that they had gone into that fight immediately, but the problem is nobody had committed. Eve needed to be more like what's it called reactive, but instead Cork is just gonna be losing his mech. He has to go onto point, and every button from the side of Niagara is gonna be coming out. Everything is gonna be there to help them win this map and go up in the series 2-0 as Niagara clear Rider out of Esperanza. Where the
Yeah,
heck?
no, bit of an early Kitsune coming out there from F-Zero at the end there. Niagara just able to kite that and just ult dump at the end.
Yo, what a play of the game. Event just rolling around in the backline. His team gets the
He
kill.
needed that mega, or he needed that mini.
That mini is the MVP.
That mini was the most important.
That mini was the MVP. But Niagara.
So do you play ball? You don't understand.
I didn't understand your game, ball.
I could never play ball.
I
Like the
can
one
never.
character in the game I probably will never play.
Yeah, same. I could not play
I
ball.
do agree.
Oh, we're all just ball haters here. Fair enough.
I'm not a
Yep.
ball hater. I just cannot. I don't. My hands don't do it. I've touched it. I can't do the roll tech. I respect the tech because I cannot do it.
Now, I do know that the map pool should have been changed coming into this semester. So we are going to be seeing possible watch point jib is. I thought that was. Is that still in the pool?
I think so. I think it was part of the NEC and the NECC pool, right?
I believe so.
I'm like 99% sure
Okay.
Gibraltar is
I
in the.
Yeah,
that
I
pool.
thought Gibraltar was out, but you know that's still good for certain teams. Some teams excel on that map. That is a preferred map of some teams. If you know, you know. You're in the chat right now. I know you guys are, but I thought that map was gone. Thought they had to pick up on something else. I was wrong about that one. So we are going to be going to Watchpoint and Gibraltar, still in the map pool, sadly. But yeah, Ryder going.
I'm low-key. I was gonna say I'm low-key excited to watch Gibraltar. I don't think. I feel like. Oh no, I casted a Gibraltar last semester, but I don't think this is a game. I feel like this isn't a map we see that often. I
Not
could be wrong, but
really. We don't. Now, it is an interesting situation we're in where we are seeing Niagara go up 2-0, but you kind of have to respect like what is going on right now. The dives between Sir Sappy and Event onto the backline of Ryder is very aggressive. It is also very apparent. So I kind of like what they have going on. It feels like they've gotten their coordination down together. I don't know how much these two have practice over the break, but whatever they did, it's working. If they didn't practice, damn,
Yeah.
that's even more respect to that one. But the dives, the basically just cutting out Ryder's backline is one of the biggest things that's causing Ryder to fall. Cork sometimes not going in with support. It does feel like he doesn't have support, but the thing is, Niagara's making sure he doesn't have support. So
Very true.
it really depends how it goes. Like I do think I'm not sure like how Kiriko is supposed to fully be played, but I've seen some crazy stuff with her. I feel like Eve is not taking advantage of her survivability as well as he could, but that's
I would
just
like to see more TPs.
yeah, I was gonna say that comes with time, that comes with comfort. So maybe since this is their first season, yeah, sadly, they're gonna struggle a little bit. But
I do believe they come from a Valorant background.
no, not the Valorant. So why
Really used to throwing in damage.
why are they on support? Why are they on support? Put them on. Why? Put them on the DPS.
That is the question. That is the question. He does really good. I've seen some really nice Suzus come out of him.
I have noticed them so far. But Hoppy has. I think our biggest issue, like I haven't seen how they properly play with the team, but the beats.
yeah, I haven't.
The beats haven't been
Yeah,
there. And when they
Yeah,
are,
I
it's,
haven't.
it's for what?
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't strictly been watching a specific person. I've just been kind of floating around the map, trying to see what's going on. Um, yeah, no, definitely the Hoppy maybe struggling a little bit with beat timing and things like that. But that's something that they could obviously work on. It is only, the first. It's like it is um, their first Mac game, so you can only improve.
Indeed, improvement comes with time. So, possibly getting into the last map of the night, Watchpoint Gibraltar. We will be ending the series if Niagara take this win, but Ryder doesn't want to go down that easily. So hopefully we get to see a map 4, maybe a map 5.
Hey,
Actually, I'm very curious what the map
I'm
will be
down. I'm
running.
down. I'm down for a map 5. I remember we did do a map 5. It was between Ryder and Marist. That was a banger series.
That hurt.
So I would love for this one to deliver as well.
That did hurt my
I'm
throat
all
that
for
night.
it.
Huh. I like how quiet we all went.
I was just watching the glitch of the game, whatever just
Oh
happened
wait,
there.
what were the bans for this map? Widow.
We are going to be seeing
and
Widow from the
Ana.
side of Niagara and Ana from the side of Ryder, taking out the support line for Niagara. But ISO has been seen, specifically on Watchpoint Gibraltar, absolutely going crazy on the Widow. So taking him out of there, kind of scary. Sir Sappy, what are you doing with no HP?
Sorry, it's happy.
Okay.
Ryder, he's on Pharah. He's definitely gonna say Pharah.
Nah.
Yep, for sure, for sure.
For sure.
Farah Gibraltar's gonna go so hard.
Who else can we kill ourselves on to, like, give him the bamboozle?
Freya. You can
It's
rank
the
like
Sombra.
I had a Freya in Stadium, or was it in regular or ranked? I had a Freya on my team doing that in the spawn. So Dominator gonna be on the ACK. I don't know if I've seen Dominator play ACK. I think I've just seen mostly the Torb. So hey, I'm here for it.
Sir Sappy returning to the Vendetta this time. Not going to be on that, what's called that, Farah, like we saw for a brief moment. Definitely was just pranking us. Yeah, 100%, 100%. But, yeah. Cork going to be playing on that D.Va, not really opting in for the Junker Queen that he is known for. But then again, this is a very vertical map, so can you blame the man? No, but...
Yeah. No.
Maybe he needs to force the Junker Queen if he wants to find success. Maybe go crazy, go stupid. She is open now.
Ooh.
But Vendetta overstepping her bounds, and Eve is going to be finding a kill that they want to. By the way, Firewolf, you can call them Eve. I do know that's what they go by in Discord and whatnot.
Oh, Eve. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have to say F-Zero.
No.
Okay.
I'm sure that's not wrong though.
Cork getting
Yeah, no,
dangerous
Ryder's doing a good
though.
job of holding the high ground though.
Yeah, I think at this point in time, it's just been a little bit of missteps from the side of Niagara. Vendetta getting caught out. Nobody really wants to pressure anything. Sir Sappy has swapped to the Cassidy, trying to... Ooh, that nade goes down, but the problem is it's going to get eaten up by Cork. Not going to please anybody doing anything. ISO trying to live down here. He's in a bit of a dangerous spot. He is going to get DM'd by Cork to keep him alive for quite some time. The bomb did just come up right as he died. I know he was praying on chucking it out there with the enemy team right in his face, but he does not get it off. And right now, Cork is going in with his mech, taken out, hunting them down. Chunky going to be getting a kill into the back line. Actually getting two. One still. Ooh, Dominator getting the mines or the bomb off.
Here we go. Here we go, Ryder. ISO and Chunky popping off right now. Ryder holding strong, and looks like it might be another small reset for Niagara. Some ults on the board soon. We have support ults for both teams coming up.
Right now, Sir Sappy is trying to help assist his backline, who is getting pressured by both Cork and ISO. ISO just trying to eliminate that backline as best as he can. But when you have a team that peels for you, it gets very difficult. what would peeling be like in solo queue? And no, it's impossible, but oh, ultimate is going to be coming out from the side of Niagara. The Wu Yang ultimate is going to be going down, but ISO is actually going to be taking out Wu Yang instead. ISO finding two Dominator. He's looking for more. He's trying to be dangerous. He's going up against his counter. Sappy getting actually healed up in the process. ISO just trying to dance. He tried. I saw him panicking at first, but then he tried to slow it down, but it was just a little too late. As what's it called, Glizzy?
I think as soon as he got booped by Event, it was panic mode.
Cork is playing really well on the D.Va here.
Yeah, Cork is doing a good job with the DM.
Yeah.
But Glizzy doing a good job at keeping Sir Sappy alive, enabling them to kill ISO. But it has not led to anything yet because it was just a kill to reset this fight. As everybody has returned, Chunky is looking for kills, but it's not going to be finding any kills. Bob is going to be joining the fight for Niagara. Cork is going to be getting a kill. A lot of things are goofy happening. Eve is going to be tossing out this ultimate from the side. Then High Noon came through, but it's not going to be finding anybody. And the payload is going to
I do think we could have used a beat.
Yeah. I think if Ryder used a beat there, potentially they could have done that. But I mean, people have
really
the next
good on that.
Yeah.
Event getting dangerously low in a 1v1 with Chunky, but Chunky is going to be losing that one.
So I was going to be swapping back over to the Vendetta, so he's not feeling the cast anymore, looks like.
I think
Tess is going to have a really hard time getting to their high ground if Ryder wants to set up, I feel like.
I was gonna say,
that's why.
I think the tightness of the, of the second point, and also the verticality just lends better to Vendetta, even though she is going to get absolutely dumpstered right now. But overall, just like the close quarters is going to lend better to her in this situation, whereas before she was in the open, Cork is going to get a kill on Glizzy, Dominator is going to be going down, and right now, Ryder back in control of the point, but right now they do have a ball skirting around in the back line. Oh, Chunky is going to be spotting out the ball, but Event is just going to run away.
ISO with the big stick, but the cleanse from Glizzy. Able to save her team right there. That would have been at least a double kill right there.
Oh, Event getting Eve on the back line. And right now, Event and...
Oh, the Niagara supports.
Event and Sir Sappy looking for the back line, and right now the ultimate coming in from Chunky to just close, like, not even close up, just like scare off like zone a couple of these players. And right now it is they are trying to get Sir Sappy, but that block is doing a good job. How much damage does that thing deny? The beat is going to come out. It's not really to deny any ultimates, but it is going to be there to keep his team alive. And right now, Event dangerously low, going to be taken out. Yep.
Okay,
1 minute on the board. 1 minute on the board, and that stagger is going to be going a little bit hard against them. I will say that. So yeah, big rip there.
Cork's been playing really well this map, and he's gonna have his remake available if things get a little scrappy. ISO landed a big sticky last time, but Lizzie did cleanse, so we'll see if we'll be able to do that again.
Oh, Chunky just does a good amount of damage onto Event and then pops up there to try to finish him off. The problem is the entire team of Niagara was up there. And right now Cork is going to be going up high ground, knocking Dominator off, going to be putting him into a lot of pressure, but he is just going to poop himself back up there. He's just going to be returning to his little perch. And right now Cork, but Saturday has to save his team. Lots of things going around. Sir Sappy going into the back line, looking for the kills. Cork gets a kill onto Saturday. He does have the mech. He does accept his death on the ground. But he is going to get dangerously low. And Glizzy is just going to say, screw you. Go absolutely crazy. Find you around the corner. Your bomb means nothing to me when I have Suzu. But ISO is going to be getting a kill. And Event is going to be dangerously low. And right now the ultimate, Chunky does miss it. But the problem is Dominator is still going to be on point. And right now Bob has joined the point. And oh my god. Saturday is going to be here to save the day with the garage door that is going to be on the point. And right now,
they absolutely have another touch, but we have to see how they play this.
Our players are getting guarded.
Back into the immortality.
Oh, they got the support. They got the Vendetta. And right now, Ryder, I will say, it feels like Niagara could do what just happened to them, but Ryder is in a good position to bring us to a map 4. especially with how ISO
Yeah,
is
no,
just
definitely.
running around, just absolutely like disrupting the backline of Niagara. This is Ryder's best chance, but Niagara, they're still very capable of just shutting it down now.
I don't think I saw too many pulse kills, maybe like 1 or 2, but I do know that ISO pulsed probably like 5, 6 times. He is building that up and being just a real threat to them.
You know, ISO and Chunky definitely. Court as well. Like, all three of them playing really, really well right now and able to have a really good defense on this map. So we'll see how they'll be able to do on the attack.
What the event doing over here? What the heck? Event just hanging out.
Where is
He's
that?
hanging out.
Oh, okay.
He's having fun.
Anyway, Sir Sappy's still going to be hanging around on that Vendetta. Looking for that early, like, take to the high ground. They are looking for people to step up here and just take a lot of damage from that sword. Cork just looking to go into the back line and absolutely do some damage, but definitely not going to secure any kills when you are diving into at minimum 3 players.
Yeah, I've been pressuring out Eve right now. He's trying to live, does get out.
Sir Sappy is
Oh,
going to
getting
get the
taken
kill
out
on
by
Eve.
Fire Sappy. Yeah.
Oop. Oh, I thought Sappy got a kill onto ISO with that overhead slash, but he is looking for that kill onto Hoppy. Hoppy is going to get away. Glizzy Loser is going to finish off court. And right now, Ryder is kind of getting pressured away. They need to find the picks that they want to get these openings on. Sir Sappy aware of ISO, but is not going to get taken out by him. Right now, ISO just looking to pressure Niagara by pushing the payload. He's just looking around, kind of afraid. But we're going to leave him on point as Event is going to go down and stop that push indeed. But Vendetta is going to be here to join the day and try to take him out. But ISO is just going to get out of dodge and go back to his team. Meanwhile, Cork is going to be getting a kill. That disruption, that pull away from your two players that like to peel for you, allowed for Cork to get into the backline and absolutely get a kill.
Oh.
ISO doing a good job by not really doing anything in like perspective of like killing and stuff, but he does create openings. It's kind of interesting.
So
yeah.
surviving for as long as he did there was incredible.
Right now, 2 players from
Cork
the side
does
of
have
Niagara on point, trying to keep this going. But right now, Cork just barely gets it to, or just barely misses out going into his mech. He is going to get rolled on. He just needed to not get shot down from afar when he was trying to remech. Right now, Hoppy in a not a 1v1 as Event just leaves him be. Leaves him, and Saturday trying to get the round the wall corner kills. And ISO is going to get taken out as Saturday does hunt him down. Joker from Persona 5 really was not letting that one go.
We ain't corner kills.
Oh, and Cork is going to get dangerously low. Wu Yang really just curving around the wall. He is going to get spotted out, and he is going to be the next target. He does use his speed to get out of there. And right now, hopefully, Ryder could do something. ISO is going to be getting out of there, recall, but Sir Sappy is going to be getting a kill. Hunting him down. Chunky is looking for a kill. He's going to be finding one. He's going to get locking up another.
Here we go.
And right now, Sir Sappy is actually just going to be slashing and dashing into him. And right now, Cork Zero Suit going to be taken out. Sappy keeping this team, keeping Niagara alive. As right now, Ryder just struggling to find the kills that they need. And right now, ISO just by himself. Not able to do much.
That is an unfortunate loss of fight for Ryder there.
And I'm not sure if they're going to be able to do much coming into this next fight as they are down on ultimates. This beat needs to be impactful.
Big 5.
This beat needs to be impactful, and I swear.
I don't know what you can even use it for. Bombs are gonna blow up.
Yeah.
It goes like Vendetta goes through it. You can contest
Fence just got out
Kitsune
though.
with it.
Yeah.
The Kitsune is going to be
nice,
guiding
nice.
Ryder in this moment.
I think he should use it right now. Yeah, here we go.
He used it, but it was
Nice,
too
it
late for
gets
a court.
everyone. It missed. Oh, it missed his court.
Up.
Oh.
Yeah, Cork does get demeched and killed immediately. ISO is going to be here trying to get kills. He finds Glizzy, but is that really going to be enough? Right now, Chunky is the last one remaining. 10 seconds remain on the board, and I'm not sure if this is going to be enough. I think this is going to be it for us on the cast as we are saying goodnight. Good night, everybody. No, I'm just kidding. But Niagara is going to be saying goodnight to Ryder. But right now, getting back onto the point, the ultimate does come through from Vendetta, does a lot of damage. Cork has no mech, and right now his teammate Hoppy does go down. Cork jumping out in a 3-0 on the board for the side of Niagara against Ryder is looking likely as overtime ticks out. ISO trying to jump in, last second try, and it's not going to lead to anything. Chunky going to be in here, and he is going to be trying for his life, but at the end of the day, Niagara beating the number 2 seed of the map.
In a 3-0 as well, like not even losing a map.
Oh, that was
first map definitely close. I would say that was still a very close map. Like that was really like a 2-fight difference probably.
Huh.
You know, Niagara starting off their semester really well with the decisive 3-0.
I like how we say starting off as if they didn't play a different game already.
Oh yeah.
So game we did not game we did not see. Niagara did fall to, I think it was Mount St. Mary's 3-0 as well. But coming into this, the second place seed team and getting a 3-0, definitely going to be a boost, a great boost to morale and stuff. So yeah, kind of interesting. Lovely time, lovely improvement from the side of Niagara. So yeah,
It seemed really solid. I didn't see a whole lot of glaring anything, I don't think.
Yeah, I know that comp looked. The ball comp looked really
was
good. With
I-
him
clean,
and
yeah.
Sappy just.
I think it was just improvement. Like I said, better coordination, especially from
Yeah.
previous semesters. Just strong team play. I will say supports getting caught out probably was the weakest aspect of both these teams, but the supports for Niagara got peel when they needed it. Like if supports got caught out, they were caught out. That's just how that works. But the big difference was that peel. Event and Sir Sappy always coming back if they really needed to. Sometimes they would get distracted, and that's what would open up their support line to get killed. But I digress. For the most part, they just played much more of a team as a team together. I think Glizzy did a good job, especially on that Kiriko, always TPing around and getting the kills. It felt like even though if ISO was in their backline, if Kiri showed up late to the party, ISO was leaving that party immediately. So it was kind of interesting. So improvement from Niagara. Really like what's going on there. I have not fully been keeping up with them, so I'm not sure what brought them to this ability right now. But you know, mad respect. Gotta love it. And I look forward to seeing more.
No, definitely.
What are your thoughts,
We'll see
Ranger?
if they'll be able to.
I thought that what Niagara was just doing a better job at pressure. It seemed like just watching that over every time Event would go in and like pile drive the support, it would force out a Suzu, it would force out Amp. It was just really well played watching that unfold. And then that would just leave Ryder in kind of a position that they could take advantage at. Overall, I thought it was close. Yeah, is that right to say?
I would say
I would say it was close. The first and third map were close.
Yes. It was closer than I was originally expecting. Outside of Lighthouse being a bit of a goofy show, overall, each team had like moments of like absolute control. Niagara having more control throughout the entire series. So yeah, we are gonna be seeing Niagara hopefully turn their semester around. I'm excited to see what they have in store, especially for this coming up Thursday, which hopefully we get to cast that one as well. Firewolf, we are going to be
That would be amazing.
hopefully be seeing
I would love to
Niagara
do it.
against what's it called Quinnipiac, the third place team as of last semester.
Yes, sir.
So Niagara really trying
That
to
should
fight
be-
everybody
yeah.
above them right now. It's kind of good.
That should be.
Yes.
I'm really looking forward to that. That should be a lot of fun.
Where is Niagara? Number 4 or 5?
They were like fifth. No, they were sixth. Fairfield was
Oh.
fifth above them.
They're punching up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. That was. I'm actually. I kind of wished I would be able to see how they're like. Obviously, you just said they lost to Mount, but I'm actually curious to know how close the maps were. I would love to know if possible, but I mean, I'd have to ask like someone, but.
But anyway, before we move on to our MVPs, we have a little bit of an interview. We could talk with these players.
Oh.
I believe the main person we are going to be talking to with is Glizzy, but I think her captain is going to be joining us. But we'll see if he has anything to say. But for now, welcome on in, Glizzy, Wizard, and Saturday. I know you are here, but do you want to have any questions asked at you or no?
They just told me to also come here.
Okay.
Yeah. Do an interview.
Okay. Anybody have questions? I did not think of any. This is just off the cuff. I'm sorry.
I did not think of any off the top of my head. Actually, I'll say this. So you guys looked really, really good on the ball comp. Is that the main? Have you guys been mainly practicing that? Like, is that what you say that's like your bread and butter right now?
Practice is a strong word. I don't know.
Is it more so like he just says, I'm gonna go ball, see what
Yeah.
happens, and just
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's pretty much it. What do you think, Saturday?
Yeah, that was pretty much what happened.
I feel like the practicing we did over the break was like playing other games. no Overwatch.
Hey,
This
I mean,
is
team bonding,
100%
right?
true.
But team bonding,
I was
sometimes all you
pretty-
need is better bonding with your team. You never, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all you need.
Any questions from you, Ranger?
Overwatch break was all we needed. I was
Literally.
actually curious on the the practice too, yeah, because you did seem really nice out there. If it was like this has been like you went all through break or not, but it just sounds like no. Took the break.
Well,
It took the break where you needed to.
I went to Japan over the break, so I didn't practice, but
Yo.
Hey, it made your Curie better. It made your Curie
Yeah,
exactly.
pretty good. So
I
mean,
was
hey,
like-
Not how that
maybe
works.
You learn.
I was at the Kitsune Shrine.
I don't think that's how that works.
And I prayed at the Kitsune Shrine, and look at me. Now I can play Kiriko, so, it's sad because I miss playing Ana, but, I don't know, I was kind of locked in. I was hitting those.
This is true, you were. I taught you everything you knew, and you did better than I
lie.
ever could. What?
Speaking about your lack of Ana, I was curious, Saturday / Glizzy, how'd you guys take it that the support line was being targeted banned by the side of Ryder the entire series?
Yeah, specifically me.
Dang,
specifically
Ana.
me. Hmm.
I was crying. Tears down my face.
You were crying. Oh,
Just for Gibraltar.
right.
Sorry, I had to step away. But
It just goes to show.
did those target bans put a
Just goes to
damper
show
in any
we
of your
can
plans?
lock in.
Or, well, I
No.
would say, yeah, I could say clearly it didn't
No.
fully put a damper on your plans, as you guys did come away with the win 3-0 at the end of the day. But at the end of, I also saw Saturday screaming in the chat, so there's that.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I actually enjoyed the target bans for Saturday. So thank God it's not me.
Yeah. Mm. I don't know, I feel like Court had a vendetta for today.
Wait, say that again.
No, not the vendetta. Pun intended. And any other questions from you two before I ask my last question?
We're looking forward to playing next.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, are there any teams that you are excited about? You think you could maybe take down, or
Hmm.
Quinnipiac.
Yep.
oh,
Ooh,
okay,
fair enough.
okay.
I was gonna ask you about how you feel going into your next game, which was against Quinnipiac, but I could see already they are who you are excited to go against, so I don't really need to ask that question. But yeah, just want to give you guys good praise from like last semester to this semester. You guys are looking a lot better, a lot coordinated. So keep up the good work, even though one of your players was in Japan learning how to play Kiriko, apparently. Apparently that still translated absolutely well coming into this game. So we continue to wish
That's
you
Yeah.
the
just
best.
strats.
Well, I only logged in because I knew that it was gonna be streamed, so I was like, oh, I gotta look good for
I I think we need to
all the
send.
fans.
So based on your logic, we need to send Sappy to either Italy or Japan as well for Vendetta / Genji. So hopefully your school has the budget to do that.
Oh, we don't. Oh, we don't.
So
But I
do we
mean,
send a event to the moon for ball
yeah.
or
I mean,
For
Australia?
I'd
real.
prefer
We need
that.
to send. We
I'd
need to
prefer
do.
that.
We could do Australia.
I mean, Sarsapi is Italian, so like
Oh,
he's
that's
pretty
crazy.
much already Vendetta, if you think about it.
That's fair enough.
That's why. Oh,
And like Dom is who does Dom? He's like he's a guy. He's mixed, so you know he can
What?
play those male characters.
What?
it's
He
wild.
played Ash for a lot of it.
Oh, oh. Well,
Glizzy unaware of her own teammates. You know, it's interesting.
yeah.
Anyway,
Well.
anything you two want to say before we part ways and close out the stream?
Good job today. Great, very decisive one.
I'm talking about you
Good stuff.
two, Glizzy and
Yeah.
Saturday.
Oh, I
Oh,
was gonna say,
I thought
Ranger,
that.
I love you.
Oh,
Rest of you, I love you. Everyone except for Saturday.
oh,
All right.
Wow, that's
You
crazy.
see what I have to deal with,
yeah, that's your teammate. That's called love.
right?
Okay. Anything else you want to say?
Anyway,
Saturday?
my final statement. Quinnipiac, we're coming for you next.
Oh!
Oh damn, bro.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
lock
okay,
in.
Oh, that's
We're
an
okay.
intimidating
Mm-hmm.
sentence right there.
Wow.
They're shaking.
Yep, yep.
Well, now I have to stream it.
And then Marist,
Yeah, now
you
we
guys
got. Yep.
too. I
Oh!
know all of you are watching this.
Oh!
All of you too. Yeah,
Oh,
gone. And then
damn.
the finals, Mount St. Mary's. Afterwards, boom, and then we win.
So
Boom.
true.
We're looking at the
Boom.
meteoric rise of Niagara. But yeah. Thank you for joining
Yeah.
us here, you two. And once again, congratulations
Thank
on
you.
the win, especially this 3-0 against Ryder. Good job.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. We'll talk to you guys eventually, but for now, we part ways. Thank you for joining us. Good night, you
Good night.
two.
Yep. Good night.
Right.
And they're gone. There goes our team. But you heard them. They're coming for you, Quinnipiac. They're coming for you, Maris. They're coming for you, Mount St. Mary's. They're gonna leave Fairfield alone, apparently.
Yeah, they'll let Fairfield.
You can drop one game. It's fine.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, lovely. Once again, Niagara taking the series 3-0, a dominating showing. I will say, Ryder did have moments on Ilios, what's called well, but other than that, Niagara was in full control. So good job there. But as I like to always do, let's give out the MVPs for both these teams now. Sorry, Ranger. Usually the people who are new here get to go first. So that's you.
Oh, okay, okay. Is it one per team or is it
Yes.
just like one? Yeah, it is one per team. I My MVPs are probably Avant and Chunky. That's why. I liked the ball play. I thought the ball play was really nice and made a lot of opportunity for the team. And then I think Chunky was kind of like I just think in my eyes Chunky was doing the most the most to try and carry Ryder to that win there, or at least seemed to have the biggest impact from what I saw. Really trying to hit those shots and succeeding and getting kills. So yeah.
I will agree with some of that statement, but for now, Firewolf, who are your MVPs?
I was gonna also say Event and Chunky, but I will change it up. I will say Sarisapi and Corked. Especially on Gibraltar. Cork, I thought Cork Steva was really, really well. He was peeling like so much for his backline. I thought he played really well throughout the series. And Sarisapi helping out with the dive with Event looked really, really good. So yeah, definitely the dive helper, dive assistant to Event.
Now,
Those are absolutely my SVPs.
I will start with Ryder in saying that I do think Chunky does get MVP mainly for like his consistency throughout the entire series as a whole. ISO did pick it up in Gibraltar for the most part, being a bit of a menace to society, but Chunky just never changing, always going crazy, always providing pressure and being a target that needed to go. So forcing the hand of Niagara to go onto him was always good in his favor, even though he might have died a lot of times, but that's because he was a threat, and I saw it. When he found success, he found it very well. So good job, Chunky, on the side of Ryder. And Hagar was very difficult due to the fact that that dive team composition was going hard. Event and Sir Sappy always diving together, just trying to get onto the backline of Ryder, taking out those supports immediately. But this is where I'm going to differ and going to be giving it to Glizzy Wizard, because she would always like pop up on the back line or always support her other support, just taking out people randomly left or right. And those Suzus, I'm sorry, ISO, your bombs mean nothing when she has that up. Stop throwing them out. But yeah, it was kind of it was crazy. Glizzy came in and
She was
clutch
cooking.
in a lot of places. So I'm gonna have to give it to her. As much as like I did like the Event Sir Sappy combination, which also included Glizzy here and there. But Glizzy just did a lot more in other places that I think she deserves it. So Glizzy Wizard for my MVP. And yeah. Any other
I think that
closing
is a
statements you
really
two
good
have?
choice.
GG's to both teams, and looking forward to the next game for sure. Should be a banger. Should be a good one.
I forget what time they said, but hopefully that's Thursday.
I believe so.
And I'm gonna be rude to you, Firewolf / Quinnipiac for a second. Knowing you guys,
What?
is it 9:30?
What?
Probably 9:30. It's probably 9 at night.
What?
Always. You guys were never early. You guys were like, we got to play always at this time, 9:30 at night.
Yep. Yep.
Anyway,
Yes,
but
sir.
I might be wrong on that one in this case. But if I'm not wrong, consistency, it's there for you guys. Anyway. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for us on the cast. Thank you once again, everybody, for having us. Once again, Niagara takes it 3-0 over Rider University. Basically, what was it? The 6th place versus the 2nd seed. Crazy. So yeah, good job, Niagara. But that's going to do it for us here. So good night, everybody. This is where you two say good night.
Good night.
night,
Thank you, Ranger,
everyone.
for having us.
Of course.
Thank you. It was a blast.
Oh.
You were the one for me.